Ichok! Jaza! Kwa sababu, there's a whooping 1 million bob to be won. All you have to do ni kupiga shopping worth 1,500 and above. Na uko ndani ya draw. Krisi, ipambe na Quickmart. Quickmart, fresh and easy.
Good taste and only go for things that are real.
Only Manji make the real digestive biscuits. Real crunchy, real tasty, and the real source of high fiber. Manji digestive biscuits, the real thing.
Do you know that managing your business can be made easier using Robipo's point of sale or ERP software both online and offline? Robisearch Limited offers the best point of sale system that can manage your stock, sales, various reports, invoices, accounting, accommodation, payroll, production, serial number, and Lipa na M-Pesa real-time module. We also offer bulk SMS services, biometric time attendance system for company and schools that sends SMS alerts upon check-in and check-out with pocket money management module. Grab the offer now.
The new Maisha Aluzinc Mabati from Maisha Mabati Limited. For the first time in Kenya, a roofing product that combines aesthetics with proven resilience. Its unique combination of aluminium and zinc gives it a 5 times longer lifespan than normal Mabati, thanks to the excellent state-of-the-art mill. It has 20 years lifespan, it's easy to install, it's flexible and durable, it stands up to severe weather conditions, has good abrasion and rust resistance, it's affordable and is approved by the Kenya Bureau of Standards and is available countrywide. It can be used for all applications. Always insist on Maisha Aluzinc Mabati, a product of Maisha Mabati Rolling Mills, Ruiru.
The mandate of Salaries and Remuneration Commission is to set and regularly review the remuneration and benefits of state officers and to advise the national and county governments on the remuneration and benefits of other public officers. This is anchored on the SRC vision that seeks to realize a productive public service that is fairly remunerated. SRC is guided by the principles of fiscal sustainability, attraction and retention of skills, performance and productivity, transparency and fairness, and equal pay for work of equal value. SRC, rewarding productivity.
This festive season, stand a chance to win at Westgate Shopping Mall. Spend a total of 10,000 shillings or more for an instant prize and a chance to win the grand prize of 500,000 shillings worth of Westgate shopping vouchers and many more amazing prizes, including a home makeover from Hotpoint Appliances, a set of luxury watches from the Diamond Watch Company, and a family holiday to Manyata Camp. Register and join the Westgate Shopping Mall WhatsApp on 0719 55 7775 for more information. This promotion runs until the 31st of January 2021. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know at Ruiru Mabati Factory you can open an account and lipa pole pole at your convenience? Did you know at Ruiru Mabati Factory you can get customized sizes according to your roof plan to avoid wastage? Did you know Ruiru Mabati Factory offers free delivery countrywide within 72 hours? Call us now on 0111 050 700. Ruiru Mabati Factory, Mali Safi kwa bei poa.
Action Against Hunger is a global humanitarian organization at the forefront of the fight against hunger. We work to save the lives of malnourished children while providing communities with access to safe water and sustainable solutions to hunger. Last year, Action Against Hunger served 12 million in Africa and over 17 million people in 46 countries. Every child deserves a healthier body and a bright future.
NTV, turning on your world. So 21st of December for those keeping count, 4 days to Christmas for those who observe that particular day. Well, it's time for the news and you are on the right station and right on time. This is what's coming up.
Tonight, heartbreak in the front line. And now these armies of health workers are abandoning their posts.
It's no longer about a pay rise, it's no longer about money, but it's about our lives.
Also tonight,
and I'm hearing a lot of noise about parents saying, oh, I don't think I can even buy a mask, 100 shilling mask for your child. Can you be serious?
Allaying safety concerns ahead of schools reopening in January. Plus,
Benson Mutura Kangara.
Nairobi Speaker Benson Mutura takes over at City Hall.
In the 60 days, I will be at the helm of this county. I will provide the required leadership.
As former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko fights on. And countries around the world stop travel from the UK over a viral spread of a more infectious COVID-19 strain. Even as scientists downplay fears about its potency.
NTV Tonight with Mark Masai
and David Agundo is a sign language interpreter. We're back by a full team to bring you the top stories of the day. And we begin with the heartbreak in the front lines. And Stephen Mogusu, the 28-year-old doctor who succumbed to COVID-19 related complications, was buried at his family home in Kisii as doctors ramped up their demands for better working terms. Dr. Mogusu embodies the strain of medical workers going to battle with COVID-19 and whose voices they say have been drowned out, hence the need to abandon their posts. NTV's Okokusa starts us off.
At Nyatieko village here in Kisii County, they were preparing to send off Stephen Mogusu, the latest medic to die of COVID-19. His colleagues in the health sector, led by the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union officials, attended the burial ceremony, and they had solemn messages to pass to the government and the country.
Doctors across this country today have decided they will not endanger their lives. It is no to a suicide mission. We will not undertake a suicide mission.
He's a young doctor who died without formal employment. He's a young doctor who died having worked without pay. He's a young doctor who died without NHIF cover. He's a young doctor who died without compensation.
The doctors declared that the industrial unrest was no longer about money matters, but their safety while on duty.
We will choose life any day over death. So threatening us with sack, we would rather stay home but alive than stay at work and die.
Court orders will not stop this strike. Court orders will not stop infections or reduce infections amongst the doctors.
The medics accused the government of pussyfooting over their demands for years, despite numerous attempts by the doctors to find a lasting solution to their grievances.
Decisions now have to be made on these matters.
The minister should be very clear on how he wants to handle doctors' affairs. He cannot threaten us with the sack. You cannot threaten a fish with water. This is something that we are used to.
Solidarity forever.
The doctors have been asking for medical insurance, better employment terms, the formation of a Constitutional Health Services Commission, and the provision of personal protective equipment, among other demands.
Solidarity forever.
The late Mogusu died 2 weeks ago. He said to have gone without his monthly salary for more than 5 months and did not have insurance cover. He becomes the 13th doctor to die of COVID-19 related complications in Kenya. Okokusa, NTV.
Our condolences to the family of Dr. Stephen Mogusu, a very young family, and also to the other health workers who have been lost in the front line fighting this coronavirus. It is not lost to us the role that they are playing. Now, health workers across the country are walking a tightrope as they juggle between agitating for better working terms and the threats of dismissal. The Council of Governors, too, has warned those boycotting work that they will be dismissed. But health workers behind picket lines are drawing the line. Here's NTV's Bridget Ngana.
Clinical officers in Nairobi County marched in protest towards Afya House. And while they are still the country's first line of defense against the pandemic, they say the health sector is ill and no amount of threats will suffice to break their resolve to have their welfare improved in the face of an invisible enemy.
It's no longer about a pay rise, it's no longer about money, but it's about our lives.
In Mombasa, patients avoided some of the public hospitals, with health workers expected to demonstrate on Tuesday in solidarity with their colleagues across the country. Makueni Governor Kivutha Kibwana has distanced his office from demands by health workers on contract to be hired permanently, saying the role was the preserve of the Salaries and Remuneration Commission.
Directors.
Council of Governors Chair Wycliffe Oparanya has termed the strike illegal, warning health workers in Kakamega not to abscond duty or else they shall be considered fired.
The strike has been declared illegal. So if you have a brother, sister, friend who will continue being on strike, obviously we shall remove them from the payroll. I've directed that we carry out recruitment of other nurses.
Patients in Moranga had some sense of reprieve as contractual workers supported by development partners struggled to fill the gaps left behind by their striking colleagues. In Kiambu, Governor James Nyoro remained confident that health services will continue uninterrupted as they had recruited sufficient health workers at the county's public hospitals. Nakuru health workers remained on duty while some joined the strike. However, health officials in Nakuru say they have met most of the doctors' demands on the collective bargaining agreement, even as government officials call on the health workers to exercise some restraint.
Sasa tunaomba kwamba mambo ya migomo sasa ya madaktari, the wrong time. Watu wakuweko tu wasaidie watu, kama wataenda mgomo waende next year.
Health services across the country seem to have been grounded, albeit in part as some doctors chose to appear at their stations in different parts of the country. The union says this is a strike protecting the lives of doctors and not just their livelihoods. They say what they need is protection even as they work to help the nation deal with the coronavirus pandemic. Bridget, Ghana, NTV, Nakuru.
Speaking of protection in working environments, Education CS George Magoa and Interior CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i have called on parents to ensure their children are back in schools on January 4th. The two cabinet secretaries said the government, through the local administration, will be keeping score of those who don't report back for any reason. Magoa asked parents to ensure their children have face masks. They were speaking during the groundbreaking ceremony of the Dr. Ida Odinga Library Center.
Those excuses that people make about, oh, my child is pregnant and so on, it is you who will have to deal with them. I am asking all chiefs who are here, assistant chiefs, DCCs, county commissioner, from 4th evening, we start getting statistics from you on a daily basis across the 47 counties on the kids who have gone back to school.
And I'm hearing a lot of noise about parents saying, oh, I don't think I can even buy a mask, 100 shilling mask for your child. Can you be serious? We are opening schools on the 4th of January. Please, in the name of God, prepare your children to come back to school. For those who are absolutely poor, we have got masks for them.
In the name of God, we pray for wisdom to prevail and good reason, even as we try to get on with school and life in general. There's a lot of focus on another strain of coronavirus that is now emerging from the United Kingdom. But let's first look at what's emerging in Kenya, or from Kenya. From the latest round of testing on about 2,500 samples, 114 more people have tested positive for coronavirus, raising the caseload to over 94,600. 100. The COVID-19 death toll in Kenya has also risen to 1,644 after 5 more patients succumbed to the virus. 325 patients have today recovered from COVID-19, raising the total recoveries to over 76,000, beg your pardon. And we are wishing quick and full recovery to those receiving treatment and condolences to those who have lost family members and friends to this disease. Countries around the world have begun banning flights and travelers from Britain as London said the spread of a more infectious new coronavirus strain was now out of control. The World Health Organization is closely monitoring these developments amid ongoing studies to understand the origin and impact of the new COVID-19 strain.
The World Health Organization is keeping close tabs on scientists working on gathering more information on the new strain of COVID-19 and any possible impacts it may have. But in the meantime, countries are in a rush to close their borders with the UK due to the spread of the highly contagious new variant of SARS-CoV-2 responsible for the spike in COVID-19 infections. 39 countries, including Germany, Poland, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Austria, Bulgaria, Romania, India, Morocco, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Italy, Spain have blocked flights to the UK. Belgium has halted flights and trains from the UK from midnight for at least 24 hours. Greece extended its quarantine period for travellers from the UK from 3 days to 7. The new variant was first detected in September. In November, it accounted for about a quarter of COVID-19 cases in London. This went up to nearly 2/3 of cases in mid-December. There is no evidence to show that the virus causes a deadlier form of the COVID-19 disease. The strain is said to be up to 70% more transmissible, but there is no evidence that it is more deadly. There is also no proof that it reacts differently to vaccines. South Africa also reported a new and more contagious strain than the previous dominant variant, but no country has yet banned travel to and out of the country. The country has, however, introduced lockdown measures to reduce the speed of spread of the new variant. No African country so far has announced any measures blocking flights from either UK or South Africa following the discovery of the new virus variants. Eunice Omolo, NTV.
Let's go to the judiciary now. Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu has taken charge as acting president of the Supreme Court and Chief Justice taking up her first assignment, the swearing in of 2 members to the National Lands Commission. Mwilu, who took over from Justice David Maraga upon the start of his terminal leave, has taken over a wide range of judicial and administrative functions amid a stormy battle to block her from the race to find Maraga's successor. Our reporter Zainab Ismail has more details on Mwilu's first assignment and the intrigue surrounding the state of the judiciary.
As she stepped into David Maraga's shoes as the top judge in the country, acting CJ Philomena Mwilu has embraced her role full-on. Just days after Justice Maraga transferred all his functions to Mwilu, her first assignment was presiding over the swearing-in of Esther Murugi and Tia Galgalo as the new members of the National Land Commission.
Anytime we take an oath, I think it is at that moment that we are called upon to reflect on the words of the oath. Ask yourselves why it is you and not the next person who was picked at this critical time to try to resolve our land problems.
The Deputy Chief Justice took on all of Maraga's former responsibilities until a substantive CJ is appointed. And as the Judicial Service Commission is set to begin the search for a new Chief Justice, the succession storm building up at the Supreme Court is slowly intensifying. Mwilu, who is the most formidable frontrunner in the race to succeed Maraga, is facing major roadblocks that could threaten her bid for the ultimate prize. But this process could be delayed by the internal wrangles ripping through the Judicial Service Commission. The commission initially met in September to plan the recruitment, but in a follow-up meeting in October, Justices Maraga, Mwilu and Mohamed Warsame opposed plans to start recruitment before Maraga officially retires in January next year. The Constitution only directs the JSC on how the process shall be done, but does not say when the process should start. Big names within the judiciary and legal circles are already being touted as possible candidates in an exercise that is expected to be intense ahead of the 2022 polls. Zainab Ismail, NTV.
From the contested leadership in the judiciary to that of what the once governor called Capital City, former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has filed a petition in court against the Senate's decision to uphold his removal from office and sought temporary orders to stop a by-election. Nairobi Speaker Benson Mutura took over in an acting capacity, and his first assignment was to sign the budget warrant paving the way for the implementation of the county's 37.5 billion shillings budget. Leila Mohammed has that story.
I, Benson Mutura Kangara, do swear.
After a hiccup last week, Benson Mutura has finally taken the oath of office. Mutura takes over from Mike Sonko, who was impeached last week. He will hold office for 60 days, pending the election of a new governor. After the legal paperwork granting him the power to operate as the county's chief for the next 2 months was out of the way, Mutura is expressing gratitude, making it clear that his role is that of a caretaker.
That in the 60 days, I will be at the helm of this county. I will provide the required leadership to ensure a smooth transition. When Nairobi went to the poll in the year 2017, what they expected was service delivery. We therefore have no choice but to deliver. Today would have never occurred had we focused on service delivery.
Mutura's tenure comes in the wake of a turbulent year for the capital city. Incessant leadership wrangles, resignations and resulting conflict from the introduction of the Nairobi Metropolitan Service derailing service delivery.
Impeachment, by their very nature, are acrimonious and leads to fallout. However, as I assume office, I promise to bring together all the leaders whether you supported the impeachment or not.
Thank you. Clap the hands. You're going to get the money now. His first order of business was to sign the governor's warrant that gives the Treasury the green light to release funds to the county. Also present was NMS Director General Mohamed Badi, who has not been seeing eye to eye with the former governor. But even as Mutura keeps the seat warm for the next occupant, many have expressed their desire to replace Sonko, with reports of intense lobbying behind the scenes. Names already floated include former Starehe MP Margaret Wanjiru, politician Peter Kenneth, and former Dagoretti South MP Dennis Waweru. Others are businesswoman Agnes Kagure, former town clerk Philip Kisia, and former Kiambu Governor William Kabogo. Leila Mohammed, NTV.
From that leadership drama, we certainly need a break, and we head into our first one here on NTV tonight. But as we do that, take a look at these breathtaking views of this gorgeous haven on the western tip of Akamas Peninsula in Cyprus that defiantly juts out into the deep blue Mediterranean waters in all its splendor. That makes up tonight's moment of calm. Would you look at that?
Experience the all-new PesaPap app from Family Bank. Enjoy a fresh new look with simplified navigation, access instant loans, save and earn interest, pay your bills, send and receive money locally and abroad, buy airtime and so much more. Download PesaPap app and make your banking convenient, easier and faster. PesaPap ni pesa bila stress. Family Bank, with you for life. Family Bank is regulated by the Central Bank of Kenya.
Kuchukua selfie ni kuchukua control ya future yako. Buy an Oraquick or Insti HIV test kit from your local pharmacy or through MyDawa. Hurry and get yours today at 150 Kenya shillings for a limited period of time. To talk to someone on how to use the test kits or interpret the test results and what to do next, call 1190. Amua kujua. kuchukua selfie.
The mandate of Salaries and Remuneration Commission is to set and regularly review the remuneration and benefits of state officers and to advise the national and county governments on the remuneration and benefits of other public officers. This is anchored on the SRC vision that seeks to realize a productive public service that is fairly remunerated. SRC is guided by the principles of fiscal sustainability, attraction and retention of skills, performance and productivity, transparency and fairness, and equal pay for work of equal value. SRC, rewarding productivity.
When the world changed, it made us go back to the simple joys and love the little things even more, like serving up your best, eating together, and sharing more. Now, we'll take nothing for granted and always remember to taste the simple joys.
Enjoy the magic of Christmas with Coca-Cola.
We encourage pregnant mothers to attend antenatal clinics and deliver in hospitals. People on long-term care, such as those with diabetes, hypertension, HIV, and TB, are encouraged to keep attending their clinics for follow-up and taking medication as recommended by their doctors. Let's protect the elderly, ourselves, and everyone by adhering to the COVID-19 preventive measures this festive season. This message has been brought to you by the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the European Union, the Government of Canada, and Amref Health Africa.
Hi, I am Eliud Kipchoge, World Marathon Tokotol. I am here to encourage you to be active, to keep moving, and be positive in life. Remember to continue using your Hapsa debit or credit card when out shopping to win fantastic rewards. That's Africanacity. That's Absa.
Timeless love.
The taxi driver just gave it to me, and he told me that it's for you.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Look at what I have for you.
I want you to promise me that you're going to stay away from that lady from now on.
Why not?
Because Regina Soberon is the lover of your dad.
Timeless love.
What comes to your mind when you think of the perfect home for your family? Is it the beauty, the comfort, the security, the convenience, or even the affordability? Victory Gardens offers exactly that and much more. Call us today on 0790 300 300.
Welcome back to NTV Tonight. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected those living with disabilities in the society, especially those who are dependent on support from others. This, in turn, has also affected the day-to-day lives of those who were also dependent on donors for support. Helen Aura caught up with 16-year-old Christopher Mangera, who is visually impaired, and walks us through his journey.
Nishike mkono ewe Bwana, njia hii ni nyembamba, ninajikaza lakini nashindwa, mimi ni mnyonge.
A sound of hope as he sails on, enchanting us with his tunes, a talent that may one day make him sit before kings.
Being blind doesn't mean it is the end of the world. You can still do many things. I'd like to be an engineer, an aeronautical engineer.
16-year-old Christopher Mangera, a Class 7 pupil at Kilimani Primary School, began experiencing challenges with his vision at a tender age, a situation that has taught him resilience as he continues to dream big with a great support system by his side.
Hatukujua shida yake ilitokea wapi, but tuliambiwa kuna something ilikuwa hapa ndio ilikuja ikafunga hiyo macho. Ndio sasa wakalifaa wamfanyie operation.
And that was just the first of the 3 operations that he had to undergo to help improve his eyesight. With the COVID-19 pandemic, his family has to ensure that his environment is clean because he needs to use a sense of touch to help him navigate his way. His monthly checkups that were mandatory have now become a mirage.
He is one of the many beneficiaries of the White Cane movement, which gives canes to those who are visually impaired, a move which he says has transformed his life positively.
I started moving by myself. With no support, I can go from one place to another.
This has been made possible thanks to Tanya and her team.
The main thing that we focus on is social distancing. However, if they do not have a white cane, they're not able to socially distance themselves because they rely on a guide, they rely on touch. We would like to now focus on manufacturing canes in Kenya to reduce the importation charges.
And there is more that can be done.
Mimi sana sana nataka usaidizi sana sana medical check-up. Kila mwezi lazima tutumie 5,000. Mtoto wangu ndiye aweze kupata kuona daktari, aweze kupata madawa, ndiye at least hiyo macho iwache kumuuma. Sasa the more tunakaa atumpeleki huko, kama sahii anafaa kutolewa stitches, hatuna hiyo pesa.
Natembea majini.
Christopher has had to adapt to his surroundings. He remains hopeful that one day he will regain his vision and be a pillar of hope to those who have walked the journey. Helen Aura, NTV.
Well, and Christopher, he may be blind, but he still has a vision, and one that can come to fruition. In a stark contrast from the fiery demeanor in Msambweni, where he viciously took on Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa, a remorseful Edwin Sifuna recorded a statement with the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, even as he apologized for disparaging remarks he made against the MP. Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa will also appear before the commission tomorrow over her own inappropriate comments.
Even the latest action was precipitated primarily by utterances that she had directed at the ODM party, that somehow we were planning to visit sexual violence on her. And as the leader of this party, I had to set the record straight that we had no such plans or no such intentions. So those remarks are regrettable. We are willing to offer up to 50 hours of free community service to work with any organization that works with looking for justice for gender-based violence victims, and we believe that it will help to demonstrate that there is genuine remorse in the utterances that I made.
On the toxic remarks and toxic tongues, let's take another break, and as we do that, would you immerse yourself in ice cubes or for hours? Well, maybe if it was for a good cause you would. A French health worker has set a world record for sitting up to his neck in ice cubes for the longest time, enduring the extreme challenge to raise money for childhood cancers. The 34-year-old sat for 2 hours, 35 minutes and 43 seconds. What a cool hero.
Kitisuru Amani Gardens apartments located near the International School of Kenya are almost complete. American kitchen with featured cabinets, solar panels, bedrooms with an ensuite master bathroom, swimming pool, gym, backup generator and borehole, among other features. Call us. Our Kenyan number is +254 733 926 935. In the USA, call +1 205 948 7797. Kitisuru Amani Gardens Apartments, where elegance and luxury meet.
Are you thinking of bringing light into your house? Think of Sumo Candle. Why Sumo Candle? It is non-drip, doesn't smell and has no smoke. It's giving you money value by burning for a long time, and it is also brighter. Any day, anytime, Sumo Candle is the best for you. Purchase Sumo Candle from the nearest shop at a pocket-friendly price. Always smile and walk with Sumo Candle from Rock Industries Limited. For inquiries, visit our offices at Ndume Road off Lungalunga Road, behind Carton Manufacturers near Sinai Stage. You can also talk to us through 0722 575 619 or 0736 028 181.
Set some time aside to relax and awaken your senses with Nivea Body Oil and Lotion. Available in cherry blossom, vanilla and rose scents. Carve out some me time with Nivea Body Oil in Lotion. Awaken your senses.
The festive season is here, and we are at a higher risk of getting infected with COVID-19. As the virus continues to spread, how can we enjoy the holiday and still protect ourselves and our loved ones? When sneezing or coughing, cover your mouth with your elbow or tissue. Wash your hands regularly with running water and soap, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. This message has been brought to you by the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the European Union, Government of Canada, and Amref Health Africa.
When the world changed, it made us go back to the simple joys and love the little things even more, like serving up your best, eating together, and sharing more. Now, we'll take nothing for granted and always remember to taste the simple joys.
Enjoy the magic of Christmas with Coca-Cola.
Business News in association with PesaPap.
Business begins with a sip of what may go down well for many in the country. What began as passionate pleas from the tea farmers who complained that their hard work was being drowned by cartels in the sector has resulted in the Tea Bill 2020 being passed into law. After debating the bill that has been in the works for the past 2 years, Senate today passed it through an acclamation vote. Of course, it will now await the ascension of the president to become law fully. This is despite a number of parties that were opposed to some of the terms in the bill, including the Kenya Tea Development Authority. The bill has been sponsored by Kericho Senator Aaron Cheriot, with regulations from Agriculture CS Peter Munya. Under the bill, KTDA will no longer have access to tea billion since the money will now be controlled at the factory level. Factories will also be required to pay 50% of receipt of sales to farmers.
Be now considered. May as many of that opinion say aye. May any of a contrary view say nay. The ayes have it.
Now go back to Kericho and tell them that my stay in this house, just like the many of the colleagues who come from tea growing counties, Senator Omogeni can go back, Senator Professor Ongeri, and many of my colleagues on this other side, they'll go back to their home counties and say, as a Senate, we have done our work.
And on to some bills that will be making their way to the House in the next few hours. The Tax Laws Amendment Bill, first off, this should get everyone's attention, at least everyone who pays taxes. 2020, published on the 27th of November 2020 on instruction from the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury and Planning, Ukur Yatani, will be coming for first reading tomorrow. That is the 22nd of December 2020. The bill seeks to amend the third schedule to the Income Act Cap 470 to reverse income taxes, specifically pay as you earn and corporation tax, to the rates that existed before the enactment of the tax laws. Amendment Bill 2020 to mitigate against the COVID-19 impact. Basically, the tax breaks are over. Now, next up, this is looking at the business laws, this bill basically seeks to make several amendments to various statutes to facilitate the ease of doing business in Kenya. The bill that was published on the 14th of December this year is also scheduled for first reading tomorrow. That is the 22nd of December. Next is the Public Debt Management Authority Bill 2020. Knowing the level of debt the country is in, the bill seeks to establish the Public Debt Management Authority as an independent body to manage the public debt in the country at both levels of government, that's national and county. The authority shall be managed by a board that shall recruit a registrar who shall establish and maintain separate registers for loans, guarantees and securities, in which shall be recorded details of all loans, guarantees and securities issued by or on behalf of the national and county governments. This should, or at least we're hoping, will enhance transparency, as at any time a person can establish the number and amount of loans and guarantees taken by both county governments. That's the national and the county governments, beg your pardon. The Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill. I took a big swallow there as we are getting to that. Well, the Alcoholic Drinks Control Amendment Bill seeks to amend the Alcoholic Drinks Control Act number 10 of 2010 to ensure packaging of alcoholic drinks is in quantities not below 750 milliliters, that is 750 mLs. This is to curb the menace of excessive drinking occasioned by the sale of very low package quantities of alcoholic drinks and making it inaccessible to the youth. The bill further seeks to provide for deficit refund scheme for the purchase of alcoholic drinks in glass bottles. This is an aim of boosting recycling of glass bottles and inevitably reduce environmental pollution by cutting waste. So some of the bills that just might, if they go through and are made into law, change how business is done. And that's it from the business desk.
Business news in association with PesaPap. Access instant loans, save and earn interest, pay your bills, send and receive money locally and abroad, buy airtime and so much more. Download PesaPap app and make your banking convenient, easier and faster. PesaPap ni pesa bila stress. Family Bank, with you for life.
With the Stay Soft refill, saving money is as easy as snip, pour, mix with water, and shake. Stay Soft refill. It's 2 liters of Stay Soft for up to 30% less.
Maji mdosi wangu ametupa simu yangu ndani ya maji.
Mdosi wako kwa sawa. Venye Nkirota ameniambia ajui na akimpigia simu ashiki. Hi guy, what?
For the women who deserve more, Moped is now in Kenya and more than 40 countries. With its nylon-free surface, new Moped has unique softness and up to 100% protection. Your skin will love it.
Hi, I am Eliud Kipchoge, World Marathon Tokotol. I am here to encourage you to be active, to keep moving, and be positive in life.
Remember to continue using your Hapsa debit or credit card when out shopping to win fantastic rewards.
That's Africanacity. That's Absa.
The new Maisha Aluzinc Mabati from Maisha Mabati Limited. For the first time in Kenya, a roofing product that combines aesthetics with proven resilience. Its unique combination of aluminium and zinc gives it a 5 times longer lifespan than normal Mabati, thanks to the excellent state-of-the-art mill. It has 20 years lifespan, it's easy to install, it's flexible and durable, it stands up to severe weather conditions, has good abrasion and rust resistance, it's affordable and is approved by the Kenya Bureau of Standards and is available countrywide. It can be used for all applications. Always insist on Maisha Aluzinc Mabati, a product of Maisha Mabati Rolling Mills, Ruiru.
Welcome to Westridge Schools in Thika Greens. We are CBC compliant. Admission is ongoing for playgroup, pre-primary 1 and 2, also grade 1 to 4 and class 5 to 7, all mixed. We also have a girls' boarding high school. The safety of your child is assured with spacious classrooms and dormitories. We have unmatched modern laboratories, gymnasium, swimming pool, and a spacious playground. Secure your chance. Call us on 0794 896 995. Westridge Schools. Aim high, we fly together.
Full house this season when the family comes together.
To reconnect.
One thing we do, we watch GoTV. We love it.
Is everyone's favorite place this festive season.
Usimiss out. Get GoTV decoder kwa shilingi 1999.
GoTV. Love it.
Get fresh, gotta get fresh.
Down is your boom boom pow, down is boom boom pow. Smells bayana uchafuzi na zipita improve downy. Protect nguo zangu na nukia niko safi. Lazima niwe fresh na down is boom boom pow. Boom boom pow, down is new boom boom pow. Smells zote na zi boom boom pow. Powerful freshness, down is boom boom pow.
Nani 15 bob too?
Welcome back. Peter Oscar Nabulindo has been nominated by the Amani National Congress, ANC, to vie for the Matungu constituency seat. The by-election is slated for the 4th of March 2021. Nabulindo's nomination has been shrouded by controversy after key leaders of the ANC party held a meeting with him and later announced that he would receive the direct nomination. The ANC supporters argued that they should have been given an opportunity to be part of the decision-making. Nabulindo had in 2017 vied for the seat on a Ford Kenya ticket. The seat fell vacant after MP Justice Murunga succumbed to COVID-19 complications.
Ambaye amepewa hii tiketi usiku kwa bar siku ya Jumamosi haikukuwa na utaratibu wowote na haikukuwa kulingana na msimamo na sheria ya chama ya ANC. Sisi ni wanachama wa ANC na sisi tulikuwa kwa ile uchaguzi ya 2017 na tulikuwa tayari kufanya uchaguzi mwaka huu, na hata kama wangetaka kupatiana tiketi kwa candidate yoyote tungekuwa na utaratibu wa kutosha.
Heko kubwa kabisa inaenda kwa Peter Oscar Nabulindo. Hakupata cheti kwa bure. Amepata cheti kwa sababu wameangalia credentials zake, wamefanya utafiti na wameona yeye akipeperusha bendera ya ANC kule Matungu, mambo yatakuwa sawa.
Remember that expression, no sooner had than, well, let me use it whether it's correct or not. No sooner had we gone back than we are getting into another break. Check this out. As a pandemic rages, children's visits with Santa Claus are going virtual, believe it or not, to protect both them and the men in high-risk groups who dress up as Old Saint Nick in Illinois. This is the first year in 81-year-old John Sullivan's 30-year career playing Santa Claus that he is not seeing children in person, but he's adjusted to virtual visits. Hope the gifts won't be virtual, but real.
This festive season, stand a chance to win at Westgate Shopping Mall. Spend a total of 10,000 shillings or more for an instant prize and a chance to win the grand prize of 500,000 shillings worth of Westgate shopping vouchers and many more amazing prizes, including a home makeover from Hotpoint Appliances, a set of luxury watches from the Diamond Watch Guy.
Did you know at Ruiru Mabati Factory you can open an account and lipa pole pole at your convenience? Did you know at Ruiru Mabati Factory you can get customized sizes according to your roof plan to avoid wastage? Did you know Ruiru Mabati Factory offers free delivery countrywide within 72 hours? Call us now on 0111 050 700. Ruiru Mabati Factory, mali safi kwa bei poa. Drink and drive. Go to www.drinkiq.com.
Union Pay cards are widely accepted at POS and ATM nationwide. Union Pay cards can also be widely used for e-commerce payments. These and many more local and international merchants accept Union Pay. Hey Kenya! It's time to earn while you spend with your Union Pay card. Yes, you get 10% back on every purchase, rewarding you as you swipe. Union Pay, your way.
the Naivas Wiki Kuu ya Chrissy Bila Worries, Chrissy na Naivas. Every day, 350 winners kula a shopping voucher worth 2,000 shillings. All you need to do is simply present your Naivas card when you shop for your chance to be one of the winners. Funga 2020 Bila Fignon. Naivas saves you money.
This Christmas, jaza kwa sababu there's a whooping 1 million bob to be won. All you have to do ni kupiga shopping worth 1,500 and above. Na uko ndani ya draw. Chrissy, ibambe na Quickmart. Quickmart, fresh and easy.
Timeless love.
The taxi driver just gave it to me, and he told me that it's for you.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Look at what I have for you.
I want you to promise me that you're going to stay away from that lady from now on.
Why not?
Because Regina Soberon is the lover of your dad.
Timeless love.
What comes to your mind when you think of the perfect home for your family? Is it the beauty, the comfort, the security, the convenience, or even the affordability? Victory Gardens offers exactly that and much more. Call us today on 0790 300 300.
Time for sports, and I promise to try do as good a job as Watson or Ida Waringa and not to butcher the names and pronunciations. So help me God. The national Tong Ilmudu team Jasiri has retained the Mombasa Open International Championship at Aga Khan Academy in the coastal city. On the final day of the championships, Evans Owino of Kenya bagged gold in the male flyweight category after beating Andoy Jelson of Philippines in the final. Kenya's Wafula Anthony won gold in the male lightweight category as Gorban Amin of Turkey settled for silver. Napatu Anthony Wekesa won silver in the middleweight fight, which Mohammadi Manochehe of Iran won gold. Meanwhile, Abiero Lona was victorious in the women's green belt forms category, while Jacqueline Muli was second in the boys 56 to 60 kg sparring category. Kenya's Jungso Oda and Victory Kahindi bagged gold and silver respectively. Teams that took part in the competition, which is sponsored by the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage, are Kenya, Japan, Cote d'Ivoire, Turkey, Iran, among others.
Vizuri zaidi manake tumekuwa nao kule ngambo, lakini wakati huu tulibadilisha strategy ambapo tulikuwa tunajaribu kucheza kupiga kicks zile za juu zaidi za kichwa ili tupate points nyingi zaidi.
Chelsea could climb up to 5th place in the English Premier League should they beat West Ham tonight. The Blues are currently 8th on 22 points, with their opponents a point behind on 10th place. On Sunday, Manchester United blitzed Leeds 6-2 to climb to 3rd. Leeds were expected to provide a stern examination of United's rickety defence, but Scott McTominay scored the earliest double in Premier League history, putting his side 2-0 up inside 3 minutes. Bruno Fernandes contributed 2 goals as Victor Lindelof and Daniel James added a goal each. Liam Cooper and Stuart Dallas scored for the visitors. United, who made a stuttering start to the season, now have 26 points, 5 behind leaders Liverpool, with a game in hand. In the late kickoff, Sam Allardyce's return to the Premier League as West Brom manager got off to a terrible start as the Baggies were outclassed 3-0 by local rivals Aston Villa, who moved up to 9th. Anwar El Ghazi scored twice as Bertrand Traore added a third. West Brom remained second bottom, 3 points off safety. And that is the ongoing live action courtesy of Supersport. Burnley 2 up from Wolves at 59 minutes. Karim Benzema was described as phenomenal after scoring the opening goal and creating two others as Real Madrid won 3-1 at Eibar on Sunday to move level on points with city rivals Atletico at the top of La Liga. Benzema and Luka Modric scored inside the first 13 minutes in the Basque country to put Zinedine Zidane's men on their way to a fourth straight league win, with Lucas Vazquez scoring a late third after Garcia Kike pulled one back for Eibar. Real sit behind Atletico on goal difference but have their better head-to-head record, which is how level teams are split at the end of the season. Diego Simeone's Atletico have 2 games in hand, though after Saturday's 3-1 success against Elche. 5th place Barcelona are 8 points adrift of the Madrid pair following their 2-2 draw this weekend with Valencia. Earlier on Sunday, former Spain international Roberto Soldado scored twice as Granada moved into 6th with a 2-0 win over Real Betis, while Getafe beat Cadiz 2-0 and Celta Vigo made it 4 straight victories by seeing off Alaves by the same scoreline.
Rodrigo trying to find Benzema. Benzema's first touch is a good one, and his second touch sends the ball past Dimitric. He's on such fantastic form, and he's given Real Madrid. Here's Karim Benzema. He tries to find Lucas Vazquez, and he gets it back, Benzema. And he's gone past his...
Meanwhile, AC Milan forward Rafael Leao scored the fastest ever goal in Serie A history on Sunday, netting after just 6 seconds in a 2-1 win at Sassuolo, which kept his side top of the table ahead of city rivals Inter Milan. Milan, chasing a first Serie A title since 2011, launched straight onto the attack from kickoff, with Leao slotting home the rapid opener. The previous fastest goal in the Italian top flight had been Paolo Poggi's for Piacenza against Fiorentina in December 2001 after 8 seconds. Milan have a 1-point advantage on Antonio Conte's Inter, who beat Spezia 2-1 with champions Juventus 4 points behind the leaders in third after a 4-0 win over Parma on Saturday. At the San Siro, Inter Milan extended their winning league run to 6 matches with a 2-1 win over Spezia at Atalanta, as Atalanta beat Roma 4-1, I should say. Atalanta, with a game in hand, are 7th in the table, 10 points off AC Milan. Roma in 4th missed the chance to move level on points with Juventus and are just ahead of Napoli, who fell 2-0 at Champions League rivals Lazio. Lazio are 8th, level on points with Atalanta.
Mkhitaryan with Dzeko available inside. It's Edin Dzeko! Roma in front, inside. 3 minutes.
Yeah, from his left wing-back position, not good goalkeeping, you have to say.
Well, Muriel might be in. It's Luis Muriel to seal the win. Off the bench.
But doesn't manage to get any contacts on the cross.
Marusic to Immobile. Vintage Ciro Immobile.
Serie A action brings us to the end of sports and the bulletin. How I have grown over the years. When I started off in the newsroom, when I used to say Series A. But hey, we learn and we grow. The only thing that's not growing is the hair on my head. So I'll be getting my shiny bald head out of studio. But thank you for watching. Do keep safe. Corona is real, even as we get into the festive season where we get together with family and friends. Please be as careful as you can, as it has not ended yet, and we need to protect ourselves and those around us as much as we can. David Agundoa, thank you for the sign language interpretation, and to Mark Ndome, my director, as well as my producer, Sheila Sendeo. Thank you. As you can tell, we have quite a bit of time, so I could tell you 1 or 2 stories, but I think I should head on home, not to get into trouble. Good night.
This is NTV.
I help women find independence by training them in fish farming. It's tough on my back, joints, and can cause headaches. Panadol Extra relieves multiple types of pain. If symptoms persist, seek medical advice.
Will you get rid of Sarah?
Usijali. Mbocha wako hatakuwa shida tena.
Max.
Unafanya nini msimamo?
Ndio hivyo basi kasha propose.
Na ukiendelea na hii ujinga tena tutatana, umesikia?
Max, but Nina.
Madam Joy, kule nimechelewa.
What a relief! Thank you, Gold Crown.
If regular milk makes you feel uncomfortable, try Gold Crown lactose-free milk. Milk that loves you.
I'm waking you up to the hottest morning show.
Tina Kagia, The Morning Fix, Nation FM.
Hey, how are you doing? I am Tina Kagia, aka The Voice. And every single morning, starting from 6 up until 10, catch me on The Morning Fix on 96.3 Nation FM, where good music is. Let's have awesome conversations. Talk about life, love, money, politics, school, education. No topic is out of bounds.
Mornings with Tina Kagia, 96.3.
Nothing but the best of conversations. Talk about your stories, because honestly, it's important to unwind. See you every day.
All the hits with Tina Kagia.
They're my morning show.
The Morning Fix on Nation FM.
Nation FM.
Where good music lives.
Taking stock of 2020. The shilling.
When I came to this country at Easter in 2020, 1 Swiss franc was 100 Kenyan shillings. And yesterday, 1 Swiss franc was 122 Kenyan shillings.
Public debt.
The commitment to